So, let's see. For those who don't know me here, I'm Gaurav. I've known Yash for about 12 years now, which is one more year than Yash and Pankti have known each other. I guess a year, Pankti, I will always be his first love. But no, seriously, Pankti, you look absolutely gorgeous tonight, and you've been looking gorgeous all day and this entire wedding. Yash, I'm just glad you're here. अच्छा टांग नहीं दिया यार. Honestly, this wedding has been absolutely beautiful and perfect, and there's a few people I just want to thank for making this happen. The Kadakia family. No noise. Some Kadakias here. The Mehta family. Wait, let me try that one more time. The Kadakia family. There you go. Pankti, what side are you on? The wedding planners, the hotel staff, everyone who's been so great. There's some other people who've made significant contributions who I want to thank, who you guys haven't probably noticed. I want to thank the IT industry and all the hackers around the world, which pay Yash a lot of money. So there's been significant contributions there. The diamond industry is a very bizarre, all the diamond buyers all over the world whose significant contributions have made this happen. When Yash told me to give this speech, he said I had to do it in 3 minutes. And I was like, I've known him for 12 years now. There's no way I can say everything I have to in 3 years. But then he was like, it has to be family appropriate. So I ran out of stories. But so seriously, now me, Yash, and there's a third guy, Harsh, who couldn't be here. The three of us have known each other for the longest time now, and we've been together on a number of trips. So I reached out to Harsh. I'm like, Harsh, help me out. I have to give a speech and I need a story. So Harsh reminded me of a story that shows how caring Yash really is. This one time, a bunch of us were supposed to go to Daman. It was me, Yash, Harsh, the usual suspects, Sneha, Sapna, everybody else. And slowly, one by one, every girl dropped out except Sneha. And Yash was like, we have to take care of her. Daman's not the safest place in the world. So if it's just the three guys and her, we really have to take care of her. So why don't we just leave her at home? So next day morning, it was a boys' trip, and the three of us left at 7, and Sneha doesn't wake up that early. So it was a boys' trip for the weekend to Daman. Sneha, if you're here, you got to settle this with Yash later. Thank you. But no, honestly, Yash is a solid guy. I've known him for a number of years. I've known both of you for over 10 years now. And the one thing I have to say is I don't know two people in this world who are more perfect for each other than you guys. And Pankti, I have to ask you for a favor just to make this memorable for all of us. The picture. Yash, you gotta come up for this.
It's a novel tradition.
Wait.
The bride takes the picture, and we need someone taking a picture of her taking the picture.
Okay, can you go a little closer? Yeah, you might have the light. Light it. 1, 2, 3, shot.
Thank you, Pankti. Love you guys.
My whole life, my name has always come affixed with another name. It's Shunan and Pankti, Bob Sean. And this weekend, everyone's been hashtagging BobYash everywhere. And I have to admit, I've been feeling a little territorial and dethroned. For those of you who don't already know, Pankti moved into a cot next to mine when she was born, and we've never left each other's side since then. We shared our playgroup, nursery, school, college, our university room, our friends, our family, and of course, the year we both got married. She is all of who I am. And as she said once, whoever said parallels don't intersect never met us. In the past 27 years, Bob and I have only fought once. It's true. At our kindergarten fancy dress competition, when I was a pizza and Pankti was a garden, and I completely miscalculated how large my pizza actually was. So when I turned, I knocked over her garden. And she was very angry. Yash, I think you're gonna have the most peaceful wedded life ahead of you. Just make sure you don't ever dress as a pizza for Halloween. As we grew older, Bob became more than just a sister to me. She once had a migraine when our college dorm room blinds were not up, and sunlight aggravates her migraine. So instead of calling the curtain, we could have called the curtain guy over to come fix the curtains. But I immediately went up and held the cloth up against the window for 4 hours so that the sunlight couldn't come in. So this was literally like me for 4 hours. Yash, can you match that? because Pankti sure will. She will match that. She will give you everything she has most quietly, and she will never ask for credit or brag in the way I just did. Yash, I want you to know, everyone thinks this is the day when I step down and you take my place. But the truth is, now there'll be two of us who will love her like crazy always. And Bob, you'll always be my sister, my best friend, and my Siamese twin. Over the last 2 days, you've lived through every bride's dream wedding. But the dream has just begun. I wish both of you a spectacular journey in the years to come. And I want to show you just how much fun everyone at this wedding has had. So I'd love to present a video that has been a community effort of all the guests at the wedding, showing you just how much we've loved being here. It's the Metta and Kadakya dance convention.
Pankti, I don't think I have formally congratulated two of you. No problem. And Pankti, welcome to the family. We all know the wedding can happen anywhere, anytime, big or small, but it can only be a true celebration when all the people you love are there to share it with you. So really, on behalf of the entire Kadakya and Metta family, I would like to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you here for being with us today and this whole weekend. I understand that has been a huge sacrifice for some of you for missing out on your the first cricket World Cup game tomorrow, so sorry for that. For all those guests who have flown in from miles away using up those precious vacation days to be with here, thank you, and I understand that really well. The wedding ceremony was just breathtaking. With that backdrop of the sea and those beautiful roses, was just amazing. I'm sure everyone will agree that the Sangeet last night was a complete blast. Thank you each and every one of you who put in those extra effort and time in making the performance a total knockout. I'm sure all those practice sessions and the after practice parties will be memorable for most. A special thank you to Bhaumik, Amit, Zarna and Raja for their creative talent, special and dedication. You guys rock. And also thank you to the makers of WhatsApp, without whom the coordination would have been impossible. So